Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Danny D himself. And today we are in this beautiful day that was supposed to be a rainy day. It's turned out to be a great day, and we are here at West Palm Beach International Raceway. I'm here to check out some of the cars running today, and amongst them is our good buddy Pedro. So let's check out what we got going on today. We have a GT3, I think. Alright guys, so let's see what the lineup is today. We have a Boxster. Oh, we have this wild looking car here. This has a Ford 306 small block in it, and I think I saw one at Sebring Raceway not too long ago. And then this one right here just looks really cool. Gotta find out what that is. It's got a whole bunch of LED headlights. It looks awesome. Beautiful M3 CS. So guys, it turns out that there are about 500 of these in the entire country, M3 CS, and the man tracks it. I'm so glad when people track their cars. I mean, all these engineers put in that hard work into designing something to perform really well. To have it be in the garage and never move, that's a very sad story. And then we have this lovely thing. I don't know, I want to think, is that a rotary in there? It is a rotary, you see? I know my car sounds, guys. Look at this neat little car here. Running a 4-cylinder for sure. This probably weighs nothing. Can't wait to see that on the track, guys. It is super hot out here. The sun is just beating on my face, so that's why I now have a hat on. And there we have that awesome Panos going out into the track. Let's see what it sounds like. Coming out of that little rotary 13B car, the yellow one. That looked really cool. Here comes that Panos. Let's see. Alright guys, the Panos or the GT3, which one do you like more in terms of the sound? You know where I'm at by a lot. That GT3 sounds so sick. Alright guys, so we're in the track with Peter. Peter is very focused. Goodness, I'm getting myself a workout here, guys. Oh boy. Getting a little squirrely there. Oh my god. Gotta tell you guys, you ever think about having a snack before a track day? Do not do it. It is not a good idea. Oh, hello. Tires are heating up. I feel like I'm in a car with Lewis Hamilton right now. That sounds awesome. Gotta say, this is also a really good core workout. So guys, we just lost it a little there. Hit the little apex red and white marker. We're in the straightaway. We're feeling a little wiggle from the little slide we did, so we're gonna check it out. We're gonna get out of the track and see what happened. Not gonna lie though, Peter knows what he's doing. I know he usually talks smack, don't tell him I said it, but he's pretty good at this. All right guys, I'm gonna check out what's going on. Oh, let's see. Oh damn, got a crack on the rim. Scuffed the rim here, lost some chunks. I mean, honestly, we're doing really well. He was coming into, I believe it's turn 1 at the track, and it just went a little sideways. He handled it extremely well. We didn't go all the way sideways, but it was enough for the back end to hit the apex and tap the grass in the apex. And yeah, but anyways, that is always a risk when you're on the track, guys. There's always, oh wait, look at that. That is gorgeous. I have to check it out. But either way, as I was saying, guys, when you come to the track, that's always a risk. Lucky for us, you know, we're doing things right. We're in a controlled environment. So that's why this is where you go to do these things, you know. You practice in a controlled environment, you know. We lost control, but nobody's hurt. People are still racing. So it's all good. It's just, I mean, I feel bad for my buddy's car, you know. It sucks for anybody that's going through it. So I'm gonna go hang out with him a little bit and figure stuff out. Just got back from speaking to one of the track officials, guys, and he found something on the track. Check this out, guys. I'm sure you're all wondering where this can come from. Let's play a puzzle. Let's see, I'm willing to bet this goes right here. Yeah, that's about right, kinda. I think it once upon a time lived there. Then we got this one, and this one. Yeah, no, this one, oh goodness, I think this one went here and it's missing some part. And then this one lived here once upon a time, and boom, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna keep these. I might make a necklace out of them. I might frame them, hand them to my buddy, I don't know, but we'll get creative with it. All right guys, if the Corvette, C8 Corvette, if you didn't consider it a supercar for any reason at all, because it looks like a supercar, it handles like a supercar, and this one has doors that go up. That looks amazing, guys. Peter says sports car on the Corvette, but I said that the doors go up, so now it is fully a supercar because it looks like one, it drives like one, and now it's got the doors like one. So Peter says it's a sports car anyway.
It is a sports car.
It is a sports car in his heart.
Can you make a sports car a supercar just by adding stuff? Is that your philosophy?
No.
No?
No.
So do you believe you can make any car a supercar yourself, or does it have to come like this? For me, the supercar badge or supercar whatever gets smacked on when it gets made, not by how fast it is. That's why.
That's true, because you can have a sports car that's faster than a supercar.
In my opinion, the GT3 is a great sports car that beats a lot of good supercars.
Well, in my opinion, it is a supercar that is dailyable like a regular sports car. I don't know, guys.
So
what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. This is something that we debate on a lot.
You just said that you can't make a sports car into a supercar. You can't do that. It's two separate things, right? It's two separate cars. So is that a supercar?
That's a sports car.
Okay. So if I put a big wing on it, bigger tires and whatever, is all of a sudden a supercar?
No, it's still a sports car that you made perform better. Well, you put a wing and big tires, yeah, it'll perform a little better, but
so it's
still a sports car.
Sports car. There you go. Yeah. Thank you.
That's a Carrera.
That's a 911.
That's a 911.
What's this?
This is a GT3.
911 GT3. That's a 911.
But Porsche designed that differently. It's not the same. Otherwise, you'd pay the same for it.
It's the same car. It's just a different tier.
But everything got changed from the factory.
Not everything. Not the chassis.
everything though.
Not everything, no, that's what I'm saying.
Suspension,
That
the
doesn't-
engine is different.
So
Everything.
if I take that car and I put another engine in it, would it make it a supercar? You know,
Guess not. Not in my world.
You know,
No.
I got you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you take this car, you put a 12 cylinder, whatever engine in it. Doesn't
It's
make
it's an M4 with a 12 cylinder in
There
it.
you go. Thank you. That is a supercar. That is a sports car.
That is a supercar.
That is a sports car. That you would just like this one. It's the same car. For me, there's a lot of characteristics.
So what's a supercar to you?
For me, it's got to have a lot of characteristics. Some of them, it has to have like that extra edge or something. In most cases, yes. The doors that open upwards or whatever would be, the doors that are not practical, let's put it that way, would be something that would classify a car into the supercar.
So if you put those doors on a Mustang,
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if the car came with that, it gives it, that
that's
extra.
status, because it came from factory like that.
Because it was designed by that.
Because it was designed by the factory, okay? Go on.
Yeah.
Just like this was designed by factory like that.
Was
With a
designed.
big wing. But I mean, I'm sorry, but you have to admit, you kind of just flipped the tables there a little bit.
That car, that one has a big wing. So are you arguing that the GT3RS is a sports car, it's a supercar, but the GT3,
Also supercar.
why? You just said this because it has
It's
a
like
big
saying
wing.
488 and 488 Pista. It's just a slightly better version or track ready version of an already awesome car.
That's where I differ. For me, the basis of the car is already a supercar. Like the 488 is already a supercar. So once you turn into a Pista, yes, it's
Why
another.
is it a supercar?
The 488?
Yeah, like what makes it a supercar?
It's not practical for daily use. It's the performance comes into factor, the price comes into factor. But yeah, it's for
Performance,
me.
price.
It's all those. It's different type of things. Like again, it's for me because
Right.
I
No,
argue-
this is a matter of opinion.
Yeah,
And
it's a matter
I'm
of
hoping
opinion.
that you guys
Yeah.
can help us figure this out, because this is something that we've kind of discussed a lot, and I just figured we got to bring you guys in because we keep batting back and forth. I feel like we both make valid arguments. I'll admit he says some things that I'm like, shoot, like, yeah, it makes sense, but then I have my own. So
It's an opinion. At the end of the day, it's an opinion. It's not
it's still
something
just
that,
a car.
Yeah.
But I personally feel that the GT3 is a supercar that Porsche decided would make practical.
The reason that I find it the other way is because the GT3, whether you like it or not, it did come from a 911 base model. They might have changed every nut and bolt of it, but it still came from that car. So for me, it comes from that. If it came from a sports car, it's always going to be a sports car, no matter how many wings, performance, big
You're
brakes,
saying because of the
whatever.
chassis that it came from originally, it's a sports car.
It's a sports car, yeah. Like, and again, there's other factors. Like for example, for me, the Corvette is a sports car because it's also a car that's been mass produced or produced for long use. Like the Corvette, you can get the Corvette from the 87 or whatever. Like it's not like the 488. No, the 488, although yeah, it comes for a couple years, it's like the limited production.
No, I get it. I feel the same way about that. It's more limited production.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying the GT3
So for me,
is
the
limited
GT3
production, but it's less production than a regular.
But still,
991,
but
you
for
know,
me,
regular.
it still comes from a mass-produced sports car, or a mass-produced car, which again gets turned into that one, which is the 911. It's not the 992. For me, it's the 911.
Right.
Which just
Keeps evolving. Or
yeah,
whatever.
keeps evolving. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. So for me, it's that. Like when you go to other cars, like for example, the R8 would be a very low-tier supercar because it's a kind of like a one-off. I don't know if one-off the right term or whatever, but yeah, it's its own car. It's like the R8. It's not like the TT, and then you can get the TT R8. You know.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see it. But personally, because of the GT3 is a car that you don't see as often as a regular Carrera. I mean, if you're looking for a 991 GT3, you're gonna, I mean, they're around the 150,000, which is not far from a 488. So price-wise, it's kind of up there.
The thing is that there are sports cars which are overpriced. It's the reality. For me, again, to throw in myself, for me, the AMG GT has the same as the 911. For me, the AMG GT was built to directly compete with the 911.
So guys, the track day goes on. Out of all the cars that we saw here today, guys, if you could have 24 hours with one car out of all of these just to drive, which one would you take? I would probably go with that one, and I'm sure a lot of people might pick that as well. But imagine driving one of those prototypes. I mean, that seems like the coolest thing, so I might pick that, to be honest. I just think it would be really cool to experience a car like that, even though they're probably the most uncomfortable cars on planet Earth to drive. Let me know in the comments below, guys, one of two things. Which car would you pick to drive in this track for a whole day? And B, is the Porsche GT3 a supercar or a sports car, and why do you think so? Is Peter right or am I right? Or are we both partially right and wrong? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember, if you haven't already done so, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.